Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you for coming out to another picture-perfect Hatboro Day. My name is Mayor Tim Schultz. Happy to be here and host what we're doing here today, which is we're going to build an ADA playground for everybody. So this came together with many different parts, but to start it off, I want to introduce George Bollendorf, our council president, for some opening remarks.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to Hatboro. I just want to thank a few people for this project. This playground will be a destination for the entire area and provide countless hours of enjoyment for all children and parents alike. This playground, an inclusive playground, has been a goal of mine since I took office 5 years ago. It's now finally coming to fruition, and I couldn't be happier. I want to thank a few people who made it possible. Hatboro Rotary and the Rotary for donating $34,000 to buy a piece of equipment. Thank you very much. We have the president of Hatboro Rotary, Marty Palmer, there. Thank you. And I believe the district governor as well. Thank you. We also got a donation from Andrew's Friends for a donation of the Sit and Spin a piece. That was a $13,000 600 donation. So that'll put another piece in this playground. I next want to thank our elected officials. They made this come to reality with their constant work for us. We have Representative Gentz and Senator Collette here. They were able to get us over $200,000 to reimburse the borough for the purchase of this property to maintain this property as open space and use for the public. Thank you very much. Next, I want to thank Congresswoman Madeline Dean. She was able to secure us $460,000 for this project. This started with a phone call from the Congresswoman to us, and that's pretty rare that a Congresswoman reaches out to a municipality and says, "What can I help you with?" This was the idea that we've had planned for a long time, so we were ready to go. And this was in HR Bill 2471. This bill went through numerous changes, numerous revisions, and she kept calling us and saying this is still going to happen. She fought for this project for a very, very, very long time. It's because of her hard work that this project survived. I just want to put this in perspective from a borough point of view. If we're lucky, we put $10,000 away for park capital improvements. So if you can do the math, $460,000, this project would never happen. It just would never, ever be able to happen. So we're very, very grateful. And it would took us over 50 years to come up with the funding for this project. So that's impossible.
We can't wait that long.
Yes. So thank you very much. I just look forward to next spring when we open this playground and we can see children able to enjoy themselves from not only Hatboro, from across the area. So thank you very much.
It is my pleasure to introduce the person who is most responsible for this project, Congresswoman Madeline Dean.
I think I'm most responsible.
Well,
I'm delighted to be here with you this morning. This is a Hatboro perfect day. How about a round of applause for Hatboro? I am so happy to be here, and thank you, Mr. Mayor, but I am certain I am not the most important part of the partnership that created and will create this extraordinary park. A park that will be ADA compliant, but to your point, a park for all. This is a community park, and it will connect into the trail system, and it'll be future thinking, inclusive. That's what it's all about. So I have to tell you, when we had the chance for community project funding, this was the first round of community project funding that was available through Congress. We got all kinds of worthy applications, I have to tell you. So when we saw this application, and I have to give Coach Eba of my team a huge shout out because he vetted all of these projects, and he's the one who kept connecting and saying, we're going to keep fighting, we're going to keep fighting, till we made sure it was in the bill. Could I just ask people to raise your hand if you were a part of the vision of this park? Raise your hand. Look at that. Look what it takes. It takes community partners, people from all walks of life, whether you're in public service, whether you're in advocacy, whether you're a neighbor, a parent with a child with a difference, a disability. It took vision and strategic planning. Specifically, thank you, Mayor Tim Schultz. Thank you, George Bollendorf, Council President. Thank you, State Senator Maria Collette. Thank you, State Representative Nancy Genst, governing partners all, and I know DJ and Alex and so many others here had the vision, the borough manager had the vision, and what I really think is cool, the strategic future planning. This didn't come, as you said, 5 years you've had this vision, and you put it together against a lot of odds, buying this property, not letting it be destroyed or sold off to someone else. You did this to build community. So in our annual budget in Congress, I always say that how we budget really reveals our values. So when we put $460,000 toward this project, I hope you know it reflects my values and I know it reflects yours. That these dollars are for us and for community. It is so exciting to be a partner with you on this. The new park, it'll be open, accessible, inviting, not closed off, connected to the trails. It'll be inviting to people of this community of all abilities, for young, for old, for abled, from differently abled and disabled. It will be a place of fun and joy and smiles. And I have to tell you, that's why I'm wearing my jersey today. Aren't we all kids again with the Phillies? We're all kids. We'll all be running around enjoying places like this park. So I'm just so proud to be any teeny part of a partnership with you and to have the ability to bring you these dollars. I really think the greatest thanks goes to all of you for dedicating your resources, your dollars, and your heart to this park that will include all. So thank you very much.
I'd like to call up Senator Maria Collette, please.
Thank you. I'll not trip myself. Well, good morning, everyone. I am so thrilled to be here with all of you today. I'm Senator Maria Collette, and I proudly represent parts of Bucks and Montgomery counties in our state legislature, including the Borough of Hatboro. And it is so wonderful to be here with you at the former Pennypack School this morning to celebrate the groundbreaking for this new ADA accessible playground. We know that having safe and welcoming places to play is critical for kids' physical, social, and emotional health and development. It's where we learn to use our imaginations, to make friends, to get away from our screens. We could all do that more, and feel what it's like to be outside using our bodies. For many of us, some of our best and earliest memories are formed on the playground with our childhood friends and neighbors. I hope this new and inclusive playground will send a loud and clear message to every child and family in Hatboro that they deserve spaces where they can have those same foundational experiences. Now more than ever, it's important to have leaders who share a vision for the future that reflects the makeup and values of the people they represent. Nowhere is that more evident than here in Hatboro. Thank you to Representative Dean for securing this funding. I'm so glad to count you as my colleague, my congresswoman, and my friend. And I look forward to continuing to working together with you and everyone else that made this possible today to ensure that the borough remains a wonderful place to live, work, and play. Thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of the groundbreaking ceremony. I can't wait until we all come back for the ribbon cutting and to bring my son to play at the completed park. Congratulations.
State Representative Nancy Genst.
Thank you, Mayor. It's an honor to be here with all of you today. Thank you, Congresswoman Madeline Dean. Thank you, Maria. It's fabulous what you do for our community all the time. When I was born and raised here in Hatboro, and at the young age of 5 years old, my parents bought a house right across the street from here. So this is the old playground was where I grew up. And in the summertime, It was where we came into the gymnasium and had treats to eat and fun things to learn about. So Pennypack goes way back with me. And I am so excited to know that what this is going to become very shortly. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of council for putting this together. And I can't say enough about that. So let's get all back here when we open it up.
All right, so before we actually do the groundbreaking, I just want to mention that we're going to have a dedication of our community center. It's the Harriet Ersham Community Center dedication. It's going to, yep. And those of you in the borough that have known Harriet in the past with the library, school board, she was so central as a leader in Hatboro for many, many, many years. So we're very happy that we're going to have our community center named after her. And if you can stick around, I guess we'll do it at 11:30, something like that. And I think that's it, right? So thank you all for being here. Thank you.
One inside, yeah.
Oh yeah, and we're having an open house here at Pennypack.
And rock painting and
Rock painting.
touch a truck.
Wreath making, rock painting, touch a truck.
Oh, next week's Skeleton Scurry.
And next week, oh, thank you, Kath. So we're having the Skeleton Scurry here on Saturday morning. And the 5K run. We hope to see all of you here then. And that's it. So thank you for coming. Let's do the groundbreaking.
Skeleton Scurry. And Maria will be running in that. Just so you all know. Runs in the Skeleton Scurry.
Everybody gets to work.
With your thigh.
Sorry, I need a little artsy. All right, everyone over here.
Hey!
Now, come on, we got to do
Thank you
this.
very much.
Ready?
it up.
Dig in, people. Dig. There you go. Wow. You did that? Yes. That's it.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh yeah, new baby.
Yeah.
Youngest cousin. Yes. She's gonna be
All right.
Oh gosh, great.
So cute.
So good. All right, everyone up.
Penny, look over here, Frank.
Taking applications every day.
That's right. All right, Rotary, look over here. Woo! Thank you.
Thank you.